Hi everybody, I'm Paige Abbott and this is your weekly recovery message. This week I thought I would talk about the difference between boundaries and avoidance. In a nutshell, boundaries are examples of things that you do not need to be doing and you're not doing them. So healthy boundaries are, for example, not interacting or associating with people that do not support recovery. Another example would be not engaging with substances or behaviors that as well do not support recovery. So a healthy boundary is when you are not doing something that you're not supposed to do. It doesn't add to health, it doesn't add to your well-being, and it does not support recovery. Avoidance, on the other hand, is when you are not doing something that you need to be doing. Avoiding activities, behaviors, people that do support health and recovery and contribute to your overall growth and well-being. Examples of this could be not doing top-line recovery behaviors, so the activities that do support the promotion of health. So for instance, not doing journaling, not meditating, not reaching out, not engaging with others, not introspecting, not exercising. And it's hard to call these boundaries when really it's avoidance. The brain is encouraging you to not do things that would be overall helpful and encouraging of health. It becomes a little bit more complicated and a gray area because the brain, especially with addiction, can be very convincing. And essentially anytime there's discomfort, addiction may use that to say, we don't need to go there, and that would be an example of a healthy boundary. To be more specific, this comes up a lot when people are exploring things like 12-step meetings and/or group process therapies. These are often not comfortable environments, and they can bring up uncomfortable feelings, memories, and situations that may be reminiscent of things you've experienced in the past. And so this discomfort will drive the brain to say, we need to get out of here. And then it will convince you that not going back is an example of a healthy boundary, when really in many of these situations, it would be an example of avoidance. Just because these things are uncomfortable doesn't mean that they don't add and promote to your health and well-being. Often in 12-step meetings and in group therapies, these are great opportunities to look at some key underlying feelings and relationship issues that you may be carrying. You will encounter people in those groups who remind you of folks from your past as well as your present, and gives you an opportunity to deal with those feelings in an assertive and realistic way. So avoiding these environments may relieve some of that obvious discomfort, but really it just adds to the discomfort in the long run because you're not healing, you're not dealing with these issues, they're not getting any better. So this would be an example of avoidance rather than a healthy boundary. How do you know if you're implementing boundaries or in avoidance? Well, you can do some self-reflection through journaling and introspection. However, this is also something you will need external feedback on. So get a second, third, fourth, even fifth and beyond perspective on, is this a boundary or is this avoidance? Because you're not always going to be able to tell. This disease has many blind spots, and so it's important that you have that perspective from others in recovery and who understand the disease to give you that insight as to what they are seeing and hearing. Thanks for watching. I wish you the best in your ongoing journey of recovery. Bye for now.